My name is Edith Benesty. I'm the program director here in Attleboro, and it was 23 years ago, I'm an occupational therapist, that I met a couple of the families that live in Attleboro that were kind enough to donate their graduation gifts to our program.
Hi, my name is Susan Acal, and I'm here with my son, Benjamin Acal. Ben got early intervention services from the time he was a year old to the time he was 3 years old. I told our doctor that I thought things were not right, and that doctor did not take us seriously. But in the meantime, we were waiting for that appointment. My sister-in-law said, well, you can call early intervention yourself. We called and they came out within a few weeks. It was nice to know that I just wasn't alone with what is going on. And they really helped, a lot.
Hi, I'm Gail Slattery. I'm Ryan Slattery's mother.
I'm Mike Slattery, and I am Ryan's dad.
Ryan is 20 years old and used Kennedy-Donovan for early intervention services when he was younger. So Ryan was adopted internationally. He came to join us when he was 15 months old, so he was institutionalized for the first 15 months of his life. And as part of going through the adoption process and learning about it and speaking to specialists, we were told that he would come home and need services because he would be delayed in several areas, especially around social skills and ability to speak and things like that, given he was in a foreign country. So we really were prepared and had it all lined up so that when he did come home at 15 months, he started services right away.
We knew we were going to need services, and we were new parents, so we were nervous to begin with. The story I remember all the time is Heather, who was his speech therapist, and she had been there for a while now, and she was really good with him, and she had been showing him pictures, and finally one day he said his first word, and he said "star," and that's when she started crying. And that just showed us how much she cared about our clients.
I think Ryan's doing really well. He's 20 years old. He's in he's graduated 12+ program. He really, I think the therapy in Kennedy-Donovan at the beginning was kind of the foundation, and he's gone on to get additional services throughout his school career, and he's just really thriving, I think.
My name is Marie Skozelis, mom of Mitchell and Christina Skozelis. Both Mitchell and Christina received early intervention services through Kennedy-Donovan and playgroups. We got her involved in early intervention, and she did go to the playgroup. That helped her a lot with the social and active playing. We were also bringing Mitchell at some point because I had both of them with me, and I think they noticed ahead of time with Mitchell the same patterns. So we got him involved in early intervention a little earlier. Along with Christina's programs too, we had, I think Edith was coming to our house to work with Christina, and Mitchell being at home seeing Christina doing these sessions in the play groups, he adapted a lot easier. Mitchell, whenever he would go, there was a ball pit or some sort, and that was his. That was his own spot, and the minute he'd get in there, he'd go right to there. But yeah, that's what I think I noticed, because they were looking forward to going, and then you knew that they were actually interacting with us. So just the social skills that he was able to obtain to be able to build friendships and have those friendships when he went into school. And that transition from Kennedy-Donovan to school was definitely very supportive.
So Lori Scales is one of our teaching assistants here at KDC. Lori has met the families through her work in the Attleboro school system. She was on the school committee for a long time, and so had a connection to many of the families. That's how we found out about the families wanting to donate some of their graduation gifts to our program.
We decided to do the graduation party together. We got together as a group and decided how we wanted to use the money, and all 4 boys had gone and benefited from Kennedy-Donovan services, so we wanted to pay it back and really help the next generation.
We know they were putting in a playground and all sorts of new things, and we thought, well, they could certainly do some good with the money.
We did not think twice about it. We knew we wanted to donate, and Kennedy-Donovan just came up, and no other name came up.
When I heard that, So many thoughts went through my mind, you know, first of all, just feeling so honored that people would want to give back to us after so many years. But then the other piece that went through my mind was like, oh my God, they found each other. You know, this connection to us that just created this bond, and that just felt really exciting and special, and feeling like, you know, what we do matters and can have an impact long term. There's just so much more that we can do to meet the needs of kids when we have the generosity from the community and from our alumni families come back to us.